Alright, what's going on, everybody? It's Matt Abong with Nats Fight Media, coming at you guys with another video. You guys already know what time it is. It's time to bring on that boxing. Guys, it's fight week for Josh Taylor and Teofimo Lopez live. Coming in on a top-ranked card in Madison Square Garden, the Hulu Theater. It's going to be a really interesting one. This is a big fight for both guys, but specifically Teofimo because, Teofimo coming off, not the best performances, lackluster, some would say, but I think that Teofimo, this is a big fight for him. This is where it's his time to capitalize. Not to say that, it's going to end his career if he loses this fight. I'm just saying that his back is kind of against the wall in this, in this fight because Josh Taylor is not an easy opponent. He's coming off, a little bit of a controversial win over Jack Catterall. They weren't able to make that rematch happen, but we got the Teofimo fight, which I think is more interesting in terms of the matchup and the history there. These guys don't like each other. Teofimo was talking about going up to 140 and fighting Josh Taylor. And now the time is here, the time is right, and it made sense. So Josh Taylor and Teofimo, I think that this is going to be a tremendous fight. These guys don't really like each other at all. We've seen the back and forth. We saw the interview, the interview where they weren't physically together. It was kind of like an internet meeting, face call, but like Teofimo was talking a lot about how he plans to take care of Josh Taylor and win the fight ultimately, and how he's feeling, everything like that, how he's feeling mentally, and because that was a major concern for many people. A lot of people thought Teofimo, or still think that Teofimo isn't there mentally, and that's why he's been coming up short in his performances, still getting a win, but still not looking that great against Sandor Martin in his last performance. But Josh Taylor, he's a very tricky fighter. He's not an easy fighter to face, but I think that this is going to be a Western shootout. These guys are going to go at each other, and it's going to be a barn burner. And I think that these guys are going to trade shots. It's going to be very interesting. I'm excited to see it. Teofimo Lopez. Let's see if he could get back into that groove, because this is a big win. If he beats Josh Taylor, all the adversity he's faced inside and outside of the ring, that proves a lot if he's able to pull off a win over Josh Taylor. Hopefully it's a decisive win. I expect this to be a really close fight. Not saying that it's not going to end in a knockout, because I think that this fight, if anything, really could end in a knockout, because these guys, both punch hard. Teofimo is probably the more athletic fighter between the two. So I kind of lead towards Teofimo just based on athleticism. His back is against the wall, so I expect a big performance from him. Josh Taylor is already thinking about potentially going up to 147, so is his mind still there? So that's going to be a big thing. I think it's a matter of if Josh Taylor or Teofimo has the better game plan and if their mind is correct. I'm concerned about their confidence coming off, both coming off not the best performances of their career, and how are they going to bounce back? Are they going to bounce back, change their game plan up? Is it going to mess with their style of fighting? And then is that going to show up on fight night? Hopefully not. But I lean towards Teofimo just based off, the punching power, the athleticism. I expect him to rough up Josh Taylor. I hope he does that. That'd be the right game plan for him. And for Josh Taylor, do the same to Teofimo. Whatever he does to you, punch back. Obviously if you have a free hand during the break, against Jose Ramirez, Josh Taylor, threw that uppercut when he was told to break by Kenny Bayless. So that's stuff to look out for. We'll see if Josh Taylor, implements that kind of smart stuff. Some people call it dirty, some people call it high IQ. I think it's part of the sport. If the ref's not, clearly breaking you guys up, I guess, the fight is live. You got to protect yourself at all times. That's boxing. So Teofimo has to be ready for that stuff. Or else, he could be in for a long night. Either way, I think this is a difficult fight for both guys. This is what happens when the best fight the best. We're getting these big fights. I don't think this fight was hyped up enough. I really don't think that this fight was promoted enough. Teofimo Lopez versus Josh Taylor. This guy was undisputed at 135, and then you have another 140-pound champ. So I personally think this is a really big fight that wasn't promoted enough, because Teofimo, obviously all the adversity he's dealt with inside and outside of the ring, and then you have Josh Taylor, who wasn't able to go through with the Jack Catterall rematch. They weren't able to make that fight happen. Didn't have the best performance against him, and then going straight into a fight with Teofimo Lopez. It's going to be interesting. Some guy has to come out on top, and I'm excited to see who it is. So let's see, Teofimo Lopez versus Josh Taylor. Who do you guys got? Let me know in the comments. Who do you guys got? What round? Is it a decision or a knockout, stoppage? Let me know what you guys think. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I'm going to go with Teofimo Lopez. You know, I think he wins a decision, but a very close decision, or maybe even stops Josh Taylor late, maybe in the 10th round. So I'm going to go with a Teofimo, you know, win by decision, or a 10th round knockout for Teofimo Lopez. Let's see what happens. Obviously, it's going to be a great fight. Thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace.
That's going to do it for another Naz Fight Media video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's been your boy, Matt Nabong, with another video. Hope you guys enjoyed it all. Thank you guys for the constant support. Salute to y'all always. It's been your boy.